Hi there, and welcome to the Facebook Traffic Takeover Workshop. I'm Liz Tomey, and I'll be your fearless leader during this workshop. Since 2004, I have been building and profiting from several different types of online businesses in many different niches. Over 20 of them, as a matter of fact. When I find something that works, I come back and I teach it to my tribe. That's exactly what I'm doing today. Teaching you something that actually works. If I don't know that it works, I simply won't teach it. That's my guarantee to you. If I don't know that it works, not going to teach it. The first thing I want to do is go over how these live workshops work. If, excuse me, if you have a question as I'm teaching, feel free to use the chat box and just enter your question at any time. If you have a long question and want to ask it vocally, in the chat box, just ask me to unmute you, and I will, and then you can ask your question, okay? Now, I stop periodically through teaching to check for questions, so if I don't see your answer right away, I will, okay? It will get answered. Just give me a few minutes to get to it. Everyone clear on this? Let's practice. If you understand what I just said, type yes in the chat box. You interacting during these workshops is important, so don't be afraid to interact, okay? Your questions help me to be able to teach more. Just make sure you're only asking questions, though. We don't need to be wasting time with crazy answers or crazy questions, okay? If you guys can play along and practice with me now, type yes in the chat box. Peter, Phil, Wilson, Ray, Doria, Robert, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Am I using my drill sergeant voice today? I can be bossy, sorry. Alright, so I got like half of you typing yes in the chat box. Congratulations to half of you for being able to follow the first direction. You get an A+ on that activity today. The rest of you, you get Fs. I'm just kidding. Okay, so with all of that being said, what I'm going to be teaching you throughout this workshop is how to use Facebook to get traffic to your business. Let me start off by saying this is all about getting traffic organically. This is not about the paid advertising platform that Facebook offers. Remember, I just said that I don't teach what hasn't worked for me? Well, that's why I'm only teaching you what is called organic reach. The free tactics you use to get traffic from Facebook. I need to make sure that everyone is clear on that before we get started here, because it's really important that you understand that paid advertising with Facebook is way different than using organic reach tactics with Facebook. Are we all clear on that? A simple yes in the chat box will make me happy. Perfect. I see some of you guys typing in. Guys, this is what this is about. Interacting with me, okay? Perfect. Again, about half of you. A+ for all of you guys that are doing the work already. That's the easy part. Typing yes in the chat box, that's the easy part. Okay, so the next thing I want to get real clear on. Are we using Facebook pages or our actual profiles? Well, first let me show you the difference. Now guys, I'm going to give one disclaimer before we go any further. My Facebook account is made up of people from all over the world with different backgrounds, with different beliefs, with different things they think they should post to Facebook. So if you are easily offended, Facebook, number one, is definitely not where you need to be. But if you are easily offended, I apologize in advance, because there is never any telling what's going to be on my Facebook at any time, because we're going to be going to my actual news feed, my actual profile. hopefully nobody's posted anything against Facebook's terms of service, like nudity or anything like that. But you will see some crazy stuff as we go throughout this week in the adventures of my Facebook accounts, okay? So, we're all real clear. I apologize in advance. So let's do this. So, this is my Facebook feed, okay? When you come to Facebook, this is what you see. You see all your feed that has all your posts from all your friends, okay? So if you click right up here, this is going to take you to your Facebook profile, which is different than your news feed that I just showed you. Come on, Facebook. Your profile, I'll talk while this is loading. Your profile is where everything that you've posted or that friends have posted on your timeline, okay? Why is this loading so slow? So my profile, I'm getting ready to be speaking at Commission Expo, so I have that as my cover photo. Usually I have something that drives people to one of my squeeze pages, okay? So this is my profile. If we scroll down through here, I posted this today. This is something one of my friends posted on my timeline. Something I posted. And if we go through here, it looks like something one of my friends posted on my timeline. Something I posted, something one of my friends posted. You guys will see that my friends love to post on my Facebook profile. A lot of stuff comes from people that I interact with on Facebook, okay? So this is my Facebook profile. Now if we go back to my Facebook news feed, which is where everybody's stuff is. This is where where you see all your friends post and stuff like that. And I come right here. This is my Facebook page. This is a page I have for my business. And I have multiple pages on this account. But this is for my internet marketing business, okay? And it has a cover photo, The Adventures of a Serial Entrepreneur. And then it has posts that I've done getting traffic to things that I'm promoting. I'm promoting Commission Expo. I just got done promoting this workshop that you guys are currently attending, okay? If we keep going through here, eventually it will load, and you'll see more posts. So does everybody get the difference between your Facebook profile and your Facebook page now? Oh, some of you guys are already trained to just type yes in the chat box. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. All right, so when I say Facebook profile, we know we're talking about my main Facebook profile where I post everything. When we talk about a Facebook page, that's the page for my business. So we are going to briefly go over using a business page. It used to be called a fan page. But we're going to be using our profile for most of what we're going to be doing, for what I'm going to be doing, okay? I've always used my profile. And here's why. When you post things to your page, it doesn't matter if you have 1,000 likes, fans on that page. Facebook has killed your reach, meaning your posts on your business pages are not being seen by all those people. Why? Well, because Facebook wants you to pay for that. Yes, it's complete BS. Those are people who have actively said that they like your page and want to see stuff from you. But you've got to pay to play over there. It's their game and their rules, guys. There's nothing we can do about it. This doesn't mean you shouldn't have a business page. Let me go back here to my business page while we're talking about this. This doesn't mean you shouldn't have a business page, though. Having a business page and you posting your content to it is still something you should do because it adds to your web presence, which is super important. And if you set up your Facebook pixel on the pages of your site, you can start building an audience if you ever do start using paid ads. And it's super important to start that now. It's too easy not to. A lot of people are like, well, I'm never going to use paid advertising, so I'm not going to set up a page. You can't say that right now. what if that was your only way to get traffic? If you had to use Facebook ads to get traffic. So you want to start building that audience now. And if you set up a page, you can get your Facebook pixel, put it on your site, and start building that audience. Now, maybe I might be, speaking Greek to you guys on that, but just trust me, do it. Okay? And I'll show you guys how to add your pixel to your page. It's really, really easy, okay? Let's see here. All right, so what I want to do is go over how to create a business page with you. So we're going to, actually, no, I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to go over creating a business page yet. We will do that near the end, because I want to create a business page with you guys from scratch. Now, I'm going to be using a different Facebook account for a lot of this. You guys are going to see me switching between 2 Facebook accounts. So we have this Facebook account, and this is basically, well, it's entirely all my internet marketing stuff, okay? Anything that's related to me selling products in the internet marketing niche / make money online niche, this is my profile for that. I have a different Facebook account over here that is for a new niche that I am, it's not really a new niche I'm going in, it's just a niche that I'm revisiting, we could say, okay? Let's see here. I'm going to be building a business page for the new niche, plus setting up this profile, okay? So I want to talk to you guys about using your profile. If you decide you only want to use your page for promotion and not your profile, you're going to have to do a few other things, actually a lot of other things, to help with engagement. Because like I said, on our Facebook business pages, Facebook has killed engagement, okay? We will talk more about engagement when we come back to talking about your page. But what I want to do right now is switch gears and talk about your profile, because this is where most of my traffic comes from. This is the main way I get traffic, my Facebook profile. My groups send me a ton of traffic too. We're going to talk about groups in a couple of days, so hold tight for that. But for now, I want to talk to you about your profile. Now, on this account, I am generally maxed out on friends. I think right now I have 4,969. Your max is 5,000, so I'm like 30 away from maxing out again. I used a software program to tell me which of my friends weren't active and got rid of a bunch. We will talk about that software later. For now, I just want to talk to you about how I use this profile, okay? So you max out at 5,000. I took this down, I think, all the way to like 4,000. And I've gotten so many friend requests over the last month that it's almost back up to 5,000. Now, when I first started with Facebook, I used it just for socializing. Keeping up with, like your old school friends and my family. Well, slowly, I started getting friend requests from people I do business with, and I added them too. It finally got to a point where 95% of my friends were business friends. I had made a few posts about my business and my content and got a lot of responses. That made me start thinking, maybe I should use my Facebook profile more for business. This was like 4 years ago. So I made a few posts that I would be posting a lot more about my business and things I do in it. If people didn't want to see that kind of stuff, now would be a really good time to unfriend me. Because here's the deal. My real friends and my real family want to keep up with me no matter what I'm doing. I'm not annoying with my business stuff, and I'm not hounding people. I'm just trying to get my messages out to those who are interested in it. And I'm still posting personal stuff, funny stuff, etc. You can't just post your business stuff anyway. Facebook is social by nature, so you want to post other stuff too. For example, I'm always posting pictures of things I do in my life. I'm posting funny memes. I'm posting my opinion on things, along with talking about business stuff. So right now, you have a decision to make. Are you going to move forward and use your profile for your business? Are you just going to use your business page and fight tooth and nail to get engagement? Or are you going to go against Facebook's terms of service and get another Facebook account? Because yes, getting another Facebook account is against their terms of service. Lots of people do it, but you can get your account shut down. I have a few accounts, but I cannot tell you to have multiple accounts. I have multiple accounts because I'm in multiple niches. It's still against Facebook's TOS. You have to decide what you're going to do, okay? What I'm going to continue with is showing you how I've used my Facebook profile to get traffic to my business stuff and how I'm using a different Facebook profile in a completely different niche to do the same thing in this niche. So I have this profile, it's for a different niche. For this profile account, I use it for my internet marketing / make money online stuff, like I told you guys. For the other one, I will be setting it up for healthy living / weight loss niche that I am in. I'm doing all this from scratch with you guys based on the success I've had from doing it in the internet marketing niche, okay? So what I want to do now is see if you guys have any questions about, should I use a Facebook page? Should I use a profile? Should I get another account? But once I get through all your questions, we're going to go with, I'm going to start showing you how to set up your Facebook profile if that's what you're going to be using. And then we'll switch back to how to create a page for those of you who are going to be using pages or both. I'm going to be using both. So let me see who has questions here. Peter says, so if you post on a FB page and no one sees it, then isn't it better to use the profile? Yeah, that's exactly why I'm using my profile. I have no qualms about posting anything on my Facebook profile. If people don't like it, they unfriend me. God forbid. Who cares? It's Facebook. If they're your real friends or your real family and they don't want to see your stuff, fine. Call them on the phone. Text them, show up at their house, real life stuff. Facebook is for you to be you in front of the entire internet and for you to find your people. Phil says, why is it against their TOS to have other accounts? I have no idea. Robert says, if FB wants to penalize me for setting up a second account, would they only shut down my second account or have they been known to shut down both? I have no clue. I have not heard from anyone that they've had their accounts shut down from having multiple accounts. Raziel, can I use multiple personal profiles then convert them into page then merge them all together? No. And guys, don't ever take your personal profile and turn it into a page. Like ever. That takes all the people who are your friends on Facebook and makes them your fans on your business page, and that really pisses a lot of people off. Like in my internet marketing niche, I have several different pages that I run from this account, from this profile. Over here, I can do the same thing. All right, guys, any questions about your decision on how you're going to move forward with your Facebook marketing? I will be doing this using mainly my profile, but also with a page. And the brand that I'm doing this for, and guys, I'm working in 2 different browsers. That's how I'm able to have this Facebook account open and this Facebook account open. I hate Firefox, but I'm using Firefox to be in this account, and I'm using Chrome to be in this account. But I also want to show you guys this is the business that I'm building for this niche. excuse me, it's a work in progress, but this is the squeeze page I have for it, and then I have a blog. And I still have a lot of work to do on it, but this is what I'm driving all of my traffic to, because I want to get everybody I possibly can from Facebook onto my list, because email marketing does better for sales than trying to sell straight from Facebook. Like you guys saw me promoting this workshop. I did very well selling it on Facebook. Let's find a post I did on this. Got to comb through so much on my Facebook. Where did it go? I just posted one the other day. Here we go. So this is me selling directly from Facebook, directly from my profile. I wrote a little blurb about this, and I have a link that people can come to the sales page and buy, okay? So I did really good with this, but what I sold via email way trumps this. So getting people off of Facebook, you can still sell straight from Facebook, because I'm still making sales this way, but getting people off of Facebook and onto your list is your main goal, okay? Or should be your main goal, depending on your business. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be selling like physical products and stuff like that. You may not be getting people, you may not have a squeeze page, you should, but you may not have a squeeze page or anything like that. So direct selling that way is fine. But if you have an information business, you need to be getting people on your list. If you have not gone through the Get an Online Business workshop where I explain everything that's related to, setting up your online business correctly, you definitely need to go through that. And I will put a link to that in your resources document for today. Your resources document you can download that after the workshop. I create this as we're going through the workshop. The Get an Online Business workshop. I'll give you guys a link to that. Or if you want all the workshops I've done in the learningim.com series, I'll give you a link to that too. You can get them all for one price. But the Get an Online Business workshop, that's where everybody needs to begin. All right, so I don't see any other questions. So let's talk about setting up. I see a question come in. I want to make sure I got everything here. Dana says, so do you send them from Facebook to your squeeze page or your blog? Sorry, late joining. We haven't gotten that far yet. I do everything. I send people to squeeze pages. I send people to sales pages. I send people to blog posts in this account. And my blog post always have some kind of call to action, and my blog always has, a sign-up form on it. So when I'm sending people to things like, let's say that, and I have promoted this on Facebook, you will see on this page, there's an opt-in box over here. And also, I have already triggered it, so it didn't show, but I also have a pop-up that comes up to get people on my list. So not only is this post getting people to, watch a video or buy something or something like that, I've also got things on here that get people to sign up for my list. That's really important. But that's not what this workshop is about. This is about getting people from Facebook to whatever you want. And like I said, I use this profile to send people directly to sales pages, my affiliate links, my blog post, my squeeze pages, my everything. And I'm actually going to keep everything that's related to this niche in Firefox. So we'll put this over here. I'll call Chrome my internet marketing niche browser, and the mymcfattybattle.com my Firefox browser stuff. That's a good way to, I am such a compartmental thinker. Everything has to be in a box. So this will be a good way to do that too. All right, so like I said, I don't see any other questions. So we're going to move on with setting up our profile correctly. Now, right now, I just have this up here. I'm going to be putting something different. But I have a complete blog post I did, and we're going to use it to set up this profile correctly. I haven't done much with this at all. I've been waiting to do anything until I could do this workshop with you guys. So this is how to set up your Facebook profile. Let me go here. So we're at step 1, your profile picture, okay? My profile picture that I have currently shows me. This is the girl behind the business, okay? I probably need to put a better one up here. I don't know why half of my head is cut off in this picture. Oh, probably because I was trying to show my shirt in this, because it's a funny shirt. But anyway, you need to have a clear picture of you. People need to bond with you, not some logo or some cartoon. It needs to be a picture of you, okay? The second thing here, your cover photo. This is something else in my internet marketing niche that I change often, but you want it to drive traffic to your site. So my main site for this is mymcfattybattle.com. This is where I get people right on my list. Here's how I dropped almost 70 pounds and have lived a healthy, happy life for the last 5 years. Enter your name and email address to get all of my healthy, happy lifestyle secrets, okay? Now, this needs a lot of work. It's by no means good. Not to my standards, okay? So this needs a lot of work, but this is currently where I'm driving everybody. So I need to create something here that's way better than what I have right now. I was just playing with it the other night. My McFatty Battle. Let me, come on. My mouse has decided to take a break. Does anybody else have an issue with Bluetooth, your Bluetooth mouse just sometimes stopping? There we go. I have to turn mine on and off like 3 or 4 times a day. Okay, so I'm going to go to my folder that I keep all this stuff in. And I've got a couple of images in here. This is what I was just playing with. This is what I want to use for my Facebook page. You can use the same thing for your profile as you do your page, but I don't really recommend it, okay? You want to have some differentiation there. So I'm going to go over to Snappa. I use Snappa in Canva to create all my social images. But guys, I'm going to be real honest with you here. The best thing to do is to go over to Fiverr and find somebody to do it for you. Just tell them, look, here's my business, and I want to get people from Facebook into my business. This should be you bringing people to a squeeze page. So I need something that makes people want to come to my squeeze page. So Snappa, and then there's also Canva. Facebook cover photo, and Snappa also has Facebook cover photo templates. You can go through these, find one that you really like. Let me scroll through here and see if I can find something. Something to do with getting healthy. I saw some running things. I saw some eating things. You know what I could do? I like things that just have like a little icon on it because then I can change that icon out like this. So let's go to graphics. Let's search for happy. And like I said, guys, I am not the best at this. That's why I let professionals do this for me. Spacing, I want that to be a little bit more together. Okay. Bring this up a little bit. And I know I don't capitalize like titles and stuff correctly. I do it my way because it's my way. All right, learn how I lost 70 pounds, got healthy. Got healthy and got happy at mymcfattybattle.com. So I could click save. I'm going to download this into my folder for this business. And like I said, guys, this is all about our profile. So update cover photo. I'm going to upload a photo. And here it is. There we go. Learn how I lost 70 pounds, got healthy, and got happy at mymcfattybattle.com. Save changes. Now, like I said, having a professional do this for me would probably be a much better idea, but it's cutesy. That's my brand. It's going to be cutesy and very informal. It's not going to be, you know, so polished and stuff like that. I want people to see there's a real person behind this brand. You may have a different business plan. That's okay. If yours is more formal, more professional, go for it. But this is the way I do it. All right, so next up here, your intro. This is a really important spot on mobile. It's right under your picture. I highly recommend you mention your website in this spot. Just a very short benefit and then a link to your website. This isn't clickable, but it's important to list your site here. Below you'll see where it is on mobile and where it's at on desktop. So this is me on my internet marketing profile. Notice right here, this is the mobile look you'll see. Building brands that change lives at liztomi.com. And then my intro on desktop is right here. So we need to come up with something that gets people to want to come to our site. This learn how I lost 70 pounds and got healthy and got happy. Got healthy and happy. And I probably should do learn how I lost 70 pounds, got healthy and got happy. Got healthy and happy. I think I like that better. Got healthy and happy at. And I just simply re-download over and re-upload. Guys, don't do this. Don't sit and pick and pick and pick and pick at something. Just let it be. And I know I am not doing that right now, but that's what you need to do, okay? So we're going to grab this new one here. Learn how I lost 70 pounds, got health. Oh my gosh, come on, Liz. One more time. Third time's a charm, right? And I'm going to back away, and I'm not going to touch it again. Upload. Upload a photo. There we go. Save changes. Now this one I want to delete. And if I go to my photos, okay, good. That's the only one in there. Perfect. Let's go back to our profile. I want to check to see if you guys have any questions. Maria says, what is the name of the program you use to teach this class on your screen? I'm using, these are browsers. I'm using Camtasia to record it, and this is Simple Diagrams. Guys, let's keep all questions about what we're covering, okay? After class, you can ask me anything you want. Peter says, is it possible to make the header a clickable link to your website? No, it's not. All right, so header, cover graphic, what's next? Your profile, oh no, back up, Liz. We got to put our little bio here. So add a bio. MyMcFaddyBattle.com. We want to make sure that this goes where we want it to go, because I am the typo queen. And there we go. Click save. Now on mobile, and let's see if I can share this with you. So I'm going to do new share. iPhone share. Give me 1 second and I'll share my phone with you guys so you can see it. Okay, I'm on that. Select AirPlay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, now you guys should see my phone. So if we go to Facebook, see right here now, this is what it looks like on mobile. I'm on my lifelong journey to live a healthy, happy life. Join me at mymcfaddybattle.com. Everybody see that? Let's go back to screen mode here. Okay, thank you, Peter. At least Peter's awake. Are you guys awake? All right, so the next thing on our list here, Profile information. Fully fill out everything on your profile. If you don't want people to know about you, then you probably shouldn't be on social media. Fill out as much information as you're comfortable with here, but do fill out as much as you can. Make sure you list links to other social media sites if you're on them. Your website URL. This shows up on desktops when people are viewing your profile. It also shows up on mobile, okay? So let's do that. So we're going to go here. We're going to do edit details. Excuse me. Lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Hometown. Currently followed by one person over here. To feature links on your profile, set the audience to public. Okay. Public. Click save. So that edited my details. Let's go up here to settings. So we got my name. No, you have not set a username. Your account must be verified before you can change your username. I have my contact stuff. Memorialization settings. This is like if you die or something. Identity confirmation. Confirm your identity to do things like run ads about social issues, elections, or politics. Now if we come here, security and login. Choose friends to contact if you get locked out. Where you're logged in. This is all your password stuff. All that's fine. Your Facebook information. Access your view your information by category, download, activity log, managing your information. This is all stuff you need to go through. Privacy settings. Who can see your future post? I have mine set to public. I want people, everybody, no matter if they're my friend or not, to be able to see things that I'm posting on Facebook because it's all to get people to my stuff. I don't care if an ex-boyfriend sees that, I'm talking about this. I don't care if my dad sees I'm talking about this because I don't use this just for personal stuff. It's mainly about my business, okay? Review all your posts and things you're tagged in. This timeline review controls whether you have to manually approve posts you're tagged in before they go on your timeline. When you have a post review, just click timeline review on the left-hand side. Okay, so I have this enabled. Nothing gets shown on my timeline unless I say, yes, this can be shown on my timeline. People can tag me and stuff. That's fine. But if you notice this right here, timeline review, add to timeline, or hide, you can hide that if you don't want other people seeing it, okay? Limit the audience for posts you've shared with friends or public. So I want this. If you choose to limit your past posts on your timeline that you've shared with friends or friends, and public posts will now be shared with only friends. Anyone tagged in these posts, blah, 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 blah. Limit last post. I don't want to do that. I want to leave that just the way it is. Who can send you friend requests? Friend of friends. I'm going to change this to everyone. Who can see your friends list? Now, if you don't want people to see who your friends are, you can change this to only me. Who can look you up using the email address you provided? I'm going to do this as everyone. Who can look you up using the phone number you provided? I'm going to change this to everyone. Do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? Yes, absolutely. And then we have timeline and tagging. Who can post on your timeline? I'm going to leave this set to friends. Who can see what others post on your timeline? Everyone. Allow others to share your posts to their stories? On. Hide comments containing certain words from your timeline? I have that off. I really watch to see who comments what. If somebody makes a comment that's not appropriate, I usually delete them. Who can see posts you're tagged in on your timeline? Everyone. When you're tagged in a post, what do you want to add to the audience of the post if they can't already see it, I actually want this to be, oh, all it can be is friends. Okay, review posts you're tagged in before the post appears on your timeline. I have that on. Review what other people see on your timeline. View as, and this is how other people are going to see you. This tool lets you see what your profile looks like to the public. Remember, things you hide from your timeline still appear in the newsfeed, search, and other places on Facebook. Okay, but this is what people are going to see when they hit my timeline, if they're a friend or not. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't done much with this account. I've had it for years, but I haven't done much with it. All right, so let's go back here. All that's good. Stories. All others to share, allow others to share your public stories to their own stories. I have that allowed. Allow people to share your stories if you mention them. I have that allowed. Location. Blocking. That's pretty self-explanatory. Notifications. This isn't anything that has to do with public post, public. All right, so these are all the things you need to go through and set them to your comfort levels, okay? Anybody have questions on this? Pretty self-explanatory, right? All right, so work and education, places you've lived, contact and basic information. Add a website. MyMcFattyBattle.com. Save changes. So that's added. Add a social link. I don't have any other social profiles set up for this yet. The only one I have covered in the learningim.com series is Pinterest. And my Pinterest people are going to get to go through another workshop where I'm going to be setting up a new Pinterest account for this business. So you guys who are in my Pinterest class get to go through that. Guys, that's why I'm telling you, getting the bundle deal for all these workshops, and I'm not trying to sell during this workshop, but getting the bundle deal for all these workshops is the way to go because I'm constantly updating them. So the first one I will add will be my Pinterest. Then I'm going to do it for Instagram. I'll have a YouTube channel for this business, everything, okay? Add who you're interested in, language, your religious views, your political views. All this you should fill out. Even though you're just doing this for your business, all of this stuff, the more information you have on your profile, the better, okay? So family and relationships. I don't have any family members over here. I'm sure I will because they're all going to be like, what are you doing? Nicknames, your favorite quotations. I'm going to put things in here about losing weight, life events. I'll probably put, let's do this. Work, education, home and living, health and wellness. Enter a title. So I'm going to do officially down 50 pounds. And that was, I can tell you the exact date that was. That was 2016. And that was June. I don't remember what day though, so we'll just say June 1st. So I'm going to click share on this, and that's going to put a life event. And then actually I know this says 70, and that's because I'll change it again. But I actually got down to, I lost 85 pounds. So I'm going to do that again. And that was We'll put that first. I gained 15 pounds over, now only 10 because I've lost another 5 pounds of it. But that 15 pounds, oh, don't even get me started on it. So now if we go and look at my profile. Look, now there's that life events category. Officially down 50 pounds, officially down 85 pounds. All right, so the next thing on our list here, your featured images. Your profile shows your featured images on both desktop and mobile, so create images about your business and make sure they have your website on them. Now, I don't have anything yet for my McFatty Battle. Is what I want to do is I want to go to here. I have a to-do list. I actually have a to-do list in my Trello account. I just don't want to open it up and share that with you guys. My Trello account is pretty secret. Okay, so number 1, need images for featured section on Facebook to get people to website. So let me show you how I've done that on this one. This is my internet marketing niche one. Come on. We'll take a big gulp of coffee while this is loading. Is this thing on? Goodness gracious. Why is it taking so long? Oh, I know why it's taking so long to load. Camtasia is such a resource hog. And for some reason, Facebook absolutely hates. We're going to get rid of that. We're just going to go. Facebook absolutely hates when I am trying to use Camtasia and it. All right, so if we go down here, these are the 2 things I have. I want to get people, currently, I want to get people into my Team Tomi coaching club group, and I want to get people into my group for my affiliates, the people who promote my stuff, okay? And these photos are like photos and stuff I've been tagged in. But this is a fully built out profile. I have a profile cover here that drives people to something that makes me money. I have a picture of myself. I have my intro. I have this fully filled out with all of my websites, all of my social stuff, and then I have my featured images set up here. That will have you with your Facebook profile all done. So the only thing I've got to do now is I need to create some featured images to get people to mymcfattybattle.com. Any questions on what we just went over, guys? Using your profile. This is strategically creating your Facebook profile. Peter says, under websites, you would just link to your website homepage, not a squeeze page? Well, my homepage is a squeeze page. mymcfattybattle.com. Raziel. Am I saying your name right? Raziel? Raziel? Names are a huge thing to me, so it's important that I get it right. All right. Generally, does Google index our FB profile or FB page? There was an option for optimizing in the settings, right? So if I would like my content to be visible when a search is done, how and what do you recommend? Just turning that on. If you search for me in Google, I haven't Googled myself in a very long time. This could be scary. So there's my blog. And boom, there's my Facebook. Looks like, is that my Facebook page? Yes, that's my Facebook page. There's my Pinterest. I don't see just my regular, but that's okay. I'd rather people go to my page anyway. So my Facebook page is indexed. I'm not real big on the search engines. If somebody's Googling me, they're just looking for my stuff. And that's fine, but I preach against SEO. So if you're looking for SEO advice, you won't find it here. So generally it indexes the page, not the profile. I don't know. I've searched for other people and it shows up their profile. Doria says, do you need a profile for each niche like dog, weight loss, etc.? That's up to you. I'm doing what I'm doing. The reason why I have my internet marketing niche here, and now I'm doing the healthy living niche on this account, is because I got so big into the internet marketing stuff with this profile, and I want to continue using my profile, but I can't start talking about weight loss and stuff over here. I could, but I want to keep it separate. Plus, I'm always maxed out on friends that are more into the internet marketing related stuff. Over here, I can start building, the same huge group of people that are into, healthy living. Any questions? And before we move on, I am going to, once you guys get your questions in, I'm going to stop the video. We're going to take about a 5-minute break since we're about an hour into things now. I'm going to pause the video because I want to keep the recordings at about an hour each. So last call for questions on creating your Facebook profile. Again, guys, I have 2 separate ones. It is up to you if you are going to have a separate profile for, your niche, or if you're just going to be using pages on your profile. On my internet marketing account, I do have other pages. There's a couple of niches that I'm just playing with. If we go to pages, I have Vámonos, which means let's go. This is something I'm just playing with for the travel niche. And then I have Chattanooga, which is about things to do in Chattanooga. These are just 2 things I'm just playing with. That's why I threw them on this account. But I could totally just create a page about weight loss and run it right from this profile. But the reason why I want to do it with a new profile is because I get so much more traffic and engagement from doing this from a profile versus doing this from a page. Like I told you guys, if you're using pages, it's really hard. You've got to work really hard to get engagement with a page. That's why I'm doing it with a profile. I'm taking the risk and doing it with a profile. Ray says, any reason for the different name on your second profile? That's what I signed up with when I created this profile years ago. That is actually my legal name, Elizabeth Ann Tomey Bing. Bing being my married name. Liz Tomey is my maiden name. So that's just what I kept with over here. Plus it's easier to manage. Raziel says, will you be sharing on how to drive traffic from a brand new profile? Yes. That's exactly what we're going to be doing through this entire workshop. Today we're just getting set up correctly. Alright guys, I'm going to stop the video. We're going to take a, let's say, 10-minute break. If anybody needs to use the bathroom, grab another cup of coffee, any of that fun stuff, now would be the time to do that. We'll return in 10 minutes, guys.